And we should be live. Okay, what's going on, guys? We're going to be answering the questions when they tune in. And not much else to say. Other than I need a haircut. I know that, but yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, my hair is getting atrocious, but I just, with the midterms coming in, assignments, like I've been so fucking busy recently. Like it's been ridiculous. Oh, okay. Kevin's in right away. Love to see that. So Kevin, should I trade away Jefferson? I'm assuming that's Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
And Ronald Jones for Dalvin Cook. I would want to know your whole roster and if you can afford to lose the depth at receiver for that RB upgrade ultimately. If you're relying on Justin Jefferson as like your wide receiver 3, I'd probably hold. But if he's like your wide receiver 4 or 5, I don't mind making that move.
I mean, based on the way he's played, he's not your wide receiver 4 or 5.
That's what I'm saying. But like, I'm saying like where you drafted him, maybe you have, I don't know.
I'm usually in favor of moves like this. Get like trading two, like they're good pieces, Rojo and Jefferson, and getting a stud. I'm usually in favor of moves like this. So yeah, assuming you can kind of replenish your receiver depth, and maybe you have another. I guess you're getting a running back, so it doesn't matter. So, I think I would do that, assuming you have some receiver depth.
Agreed there. And also, should I trade away Gibson or Montgomery for McLaurin?
If you can get McLaurin for Montgomery, I would do it. I would probably hold Gibson though.
Oh, exactly. Oh, think of it like this too. If you can trade Jefferson, Rojo, and Montgomery, it might not be the same league, to be fair. If it's the same league, hypothetically, you're giving away Jefferson, Rojo, and Montgomery for McLaurin and Dalvin, hypothetically.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
That's a smash. And PPR, yeah, absolutely. Sploosh, says Crocomon. Nice seeing you back on the stream, Crocomon. Spicy Hot Taco is back. Yo, what's up, Spicy? What's going on, guys? Says Parth. Sorry for being MIA. No worries.
Hurst. Oh, I thought that was sorry for being Miami. No,
oh, don't call me. Honestly, like, I think I'm going Hurst, man.
Yeah, I think I would start Hurst as well. I actually, I did a showdown lineup today. I don't know why. I just felt like doing one.
I was about to.
Yeah, like I put Robbie Anderson as my captain.
Really? Yeah. Interesting. Is he? I forgot to check. What's it called?
Matchups.
Pro Football Focus. Is he projected on AJ
Sheffield is on more, which is the more favorable matchup. But I don't know. The way Anderson's playing, I just want a piece of him.
That's fair. Man, my hair is ridiculous. Anyways, who can I trade away CAH for? I have Chubb and Conor. Honestly, like, do you have to trade CEH? Because I might just roll with that.
If you're just worried because Le'Veon Bell's there, like, don't be. Like, I still am not under the impression that Le'Veon Bell's just gonna like take the job from him.
People might be worried because he quote unquote only got 9 touches last week, but if you actually break down the game, they scored 2 defensive/special teams touchdowns, and in general, were in control for that whole game. So the offense wasn't really on the field.
He only got 9 touches, but that was like a 50%, 60% share of the running back opportunities. Like
100%. Like, I still view, in my opinion,
if you can get Josh Jacobs for CEH, then I would do it because he doesn't have anyone in his backfield that you have to worry about. But I still think CEH is a top 12 running back, probably in the 8 to 12 range instead of the top 6 like he was before Le'Veon got there. But I still think he's a top 12 guy.
Agreed there. Standard Brady or Herbert. I think I have Brady at 5 this week and Herbert at like
Brady
8.
Higher than I do.
I believe. Wait, I have him high.
Oh no, I have him at 4. Never mind.
I have Brady like really high.
Okay, so I want to go on a thing real quick. So the Giants defense, if you're on your fantasy app and you know how it says like you have like the 24th worst, like best defense or whatever against quarterbacks, on all of if you just go by what your fantasy app says, it says that the Giants are a tough matchup against the pass. But if you actually go back and look at the teams that they've played like the Washington football team, the Rams, like a bunch of teams Cowboys, Steelers, like a lot of these teams in terms of like pass offense DVOA are not that good at passing the ball. They excel in other areas. And that's why the Giants, and when the Giants have played good passing offenses, the Steelers being the one that the best one that they've played, they like allowed like 30 points.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely something you got to consider.
And they're
again.
like bottom 6 in pass defense DVOA. It's not like necessarily just they just haven't played that great of passing offenses.
By understanding your matchups, that can kind of dictate to you to what stats are actually like. not face value. Again, you mentioned that with the Giants defense, they haven't played really good pass offenses. Well, sure. Yes, the Bucs are without Chris Godwin. We know that. But the Bucs pass offense these last few weeks has been so efficient. Brady has played very well. Again, Gronk is looking a lot better than he did the first couple of weeks. Scotty Miller, you still got Mike Evans, Tyler Johnson. I mean, and if Antonio Brown's playing this week, is he playing this week?
No, he can't play until next week.
Next week, okay. But overall, I really think that down this stretch, it's gonna be music to your ears. But this Bucs passing offense is gonna be so efficient. It's gonna be fun to watch.
It's gonna be really good. And the way that Brady's playing at a literal MVP level right now, and it's only gonna get better once AB gets there.
You remember when people said he's a fucking system quarterback when the Patriots are 2-3 now?
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Or 2-4.
Who's the Patriots' number one receiver? Gunnar Olszewski or whatever the fuck his name is.
God, yucks. That's gross. But yeah, I mean, I really like Herbert still. He's my quarterback 8 for the week, but I just have Brady in my top 5. So that helps.
I have Herbert at 7 and Brady at 4. So they're both like really good.
Same discrepancy. Yeah. Quarterback hell have Cam and Minshew drop for Rivers, or I'm assuming that's Daniel Jones.
Yeah. Okay. So you absolutely don't want to play Daniel Jones this week.
No, against the Bucs, not a chance.
Okay, so you can drop Gardner Minshew though. I would say you absolutely can drop Gardner Minshew, and I think I'd roll with Cam like this week. I would say I wouldn't be like Phillip Rivers is an okay start, but I wouldn't start him over Cam.
Yeah, no, I agree there. I still have Cam at, I believe.
I have Cam at 14, and I have Rivers
Cam at 13. I have Cam at 13 and Rivers at 24. I'm probably gonna move Rivers up a bit, but
I played well against the Bengals. Rivers did, and the Lions are a bad pass defense, and Herbert who just played the Lions. Matt Ryan, in term, he didn't get a lot of touchdowns, but he shredded them through the air.
Yeah, for sure. Thoughts on Curtis Samuel for tonight?
I almost put him in my DFS lineup. I almost did it. I was like, I can't trust Curtis Samuel.
Yeah, that's the thing with him. Even if it's a good matchup, hypothetically, you just can't trust the volume. Yeah. Like he may make one huge
Curtis
splash
Samuel
play.
is going to have 3 or 4 good games every single season, but you're never going to know when they're coming.
Exactly,
and they usually come in bad matchups too.
Yeah, it's crazy. Do I start Davis or Gurley today? Give me Davis. It's not close for me.
I disagree. I'd take Gurley over him.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, actually, if it's a full PPR, I would start Davis, but
I have Davis at 6 and Gurley at 11, so they're both good options in my opinion.
I have Gurley at 7 and Davis at where's Davis? Where are you? Oh, 9.
That's fair. I don't have the balls to rank Gurley in my top 8.
I mean, this is a game where he's gonna probably score a touchdown. That's the only reason why he's up there.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. Full PPR, okay. This is interesting, and I know my answer. What's your answer here?
Oh, it's James Conner.
Yeah,
it's very easily James Conner.
Yeah, Ezekiel Elliott to me is like RB 10 to 12 range.
This is a little bit of an overreaction, but honestly, other than his physical talent, what's separating him from David Montgomery right now?
Nothing in terms of situation.
No, he's and even his the way he's playing, it's he just doesn't look good. He's not getting rushing volume on the near the goal line or anything. The Cowboys offense, first of all, isn't getting to the goal line.
Yeah, I've said this multiple times, but the people that just don't respect Dak Prescott, think of this. Just think of this objectively right now. The offense in the 4.5 games that Dak Prescott played, 35 points per game. The offense without him, 10.4 points per game. Just take that in.
It's brutal. Yeah. I heard someone say that they think I believe the NFL record for the worst team to win their division is 7-9. And they're I think the NFC East is going to have someone win the division with 5 or 6 wins.
I agree. No, the Eagles are leading the division right now at 2-4-1.
I think the Eagles are going to win the division at 6-10.
Same.
I guess 6-9-1 because they have a tie.
It's crazy because if Dak was still healthy, the Cowboys would still have a chance at the division, which is crazy to say, given their injuries. They lost. People don't even bring this up. They've lost basically their whole offense. Their whole offensive line, their starting quarterback, their backup quarterback, their starting tight end. It's a mess. And then their defense is shit, so they can't even carry them on that end. It's just
who's playing corner now that Darryl Worley was cut?
Cheeto Uzie is coming back. You still have Trayvon Diggs starting on the outside, and I think Jordan Lewis / Anthony Brown are man in the slot still. But either way, Jordan Lewis and Anthony Brown are free agents next year. We just released Daryl Wardley, and actually Cheeto's a free agent as well. But I think we're gonna bring him back. We might get him for a cheaper deal because he's been hurt. If we don't get him back, then I don't even know what to tell you because that cornerback room is a fucking shit show.
Yeah, your scheme is also terrible too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, I don't know why Mike Nolan has already made it to the 6th week of the season. Like, he's awful. First of all, if we lose both our slot corners, I believe Surtan's already going to be gone. If that's the case, man, Sean Wade to the Cowboys, he's so versatile, too. He could play inside, he could play outside. Even this year, I think he was used on 90% of his snaps in his first game for Ohio State. He was used 90% on the outside. And I
can't tell you how good it feels to not give a flying fuck about prospects right now.
Yeah, fuck.
Like I actually don't care. Like, and I've seen 3 winning seasons in my lifetime, 4, like that I can remember. Like when they won the Super Bowl is like my first like memory as a Bucs fan. But like they won in 2007 or 2005. They were like a 9-win team. In 2010 they were like a 10-win team, and it was like the most fraudulent 10 wins you'll ever see. And then in 2016 they won 9 games. Like I have not seen winning football. I'm not used to this.
Yeah, no, I get my hopes up every year, as you know, as a Cowboys fan, how it might be, and it just doesn't come to fruition. I mean, I don't even know how to really analyze this team at this point because, I mean, they've always had good talent. They just, whatever it is, don't click when it matters, and
they've never had a good coach.
It's infuriating. Yeah, I mean, Mike McCarthy, for what it's worth,
they haven't had a good coach since Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah. Oh, man, there's still boomers on the Cowboys say, "Oh, bring Jimmy Johnson back." Yeah, let's bring a coach from 1995 to coach in 2020. Get your head out of your fucking ass. Literally. I mean, it's just it's a fucking mess, and I don't know what Mike Nolan realistically offers you that any fucking like I could fucking step in there. That defense wouldn't be any worse than they are with Mike Nolan. It's a fucking joke.
Cowboys complaining hours done. So Spicy Hot Taco says, I'm more worried about my defense because I have the Colts who have a tough schedule in the future, and I'm trying to look for a playoffs good defense. Yeah, like that's probably a bit too early to be thinking about that. Yeah, like I would say week 12, week 13, depending on when your playoffs start, is when you want to start maybe stashing a playoff defense. If you can drop someone, like if you're holding like LaMichael Pirine at that time or whatever, you just drop them.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I wouldn't be looking at playoff schedules and defenses quite yet.
I agree there. Deontay Johnson, Marquise, or Montgomery at flex. Is Deontay Johnson ruled healthy for this game? Because I know he left last game.
I can check like the practice reports. I'm not exactly sure if he's like limited or anything like that.
If he's a full go, he's the clear play here, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think. I mean, even if he's like the way he played last 80%. Week, like I'm fine playing him. Marquise Brown is solid, but like I would rather play Deontay Johnson.
Yeah, agreed. And like if you're looking just for safety, I guess I don't even know what Montgomery is.
He's not even safe, man. Like
I don't even know how to analyze him. Like
he sucks. That's what his analysis is. He sucks at football. He's so bad.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's Sony Michel, but worse.
Yeah, for real. Good thing I have this Bucs and Steelers defense. Yeah, big factor role in there. Who will have more passing yards today, Ryan or Bridgewater? It's going to be Bridgewater because the Panthers actually have one of the best pass defenses in the NFL right now. Surprisingly.
They have a corner named Corn Elder. Did you know that?
Yeah, I know. I remember watching him in college.
I saw it on Twitter and I laughed my ass off. And I thought of the do you know when what did that thing that's dubbed over Joe Biden where he's like Corn Pop? Who the hell is this dude or whatever? Like I literally laughed so hard when I saw someone tweet that.
Corn Elder, isn't he from Miami Hurricanes?
I don't know, but who willingly names their child Corn? This guy is children of the corn.
Hey, he's probably related to Lucas.
He's definitely from Iowa. I kind of want to look that up.
Y'all think the Falcons or Panthers win tonight? Give me the Panthers.
Yeah, give me the Panthers.
Dude, like I've actually like looked at the spreads, and I think you can genuinely make a good profitable week betting against the spreads because the spread differentiation between expected value versus actual value on the spread is huge.
I did a random parlay of like a bunch of teams, and I actually was one game away from hitting it last week, and I'm so mad that the stupid fucking Cleveland Browns had to ruin it by the Donovan Peoples-Jones touchdown at the end of the game. If that didn't happen and the Bengals won that, I would have won $700 on a $5 bet. I hit 6 of 7.
Oh, man, that's tough. What do you think about Henry Ruggs this week? Also, I have Shepard in the
He's in my top 30, Henry Ruggs.
Henry Ruggs, let me see where I have him right now, just for the record. I have to adjust some of those later guys. He's currently at 39, but again, I'm going to bring him up because that matchup against Cleveland, Julian Edelman's out. I don't know. I still wouldn't play Julian Edelman over him. I got to revise my rankings. Again, that rankings video is going to be coming out for Saturday to you guys. Yes, when I say it this time, it's going to be coming out. I don't have
might even come out for Friday if we got anything to say.
Maybe, yeah. It might be able to come out later in the day and Friday, but for the record, I know a couple of you guys actually messaged me separately wondering like how I was. Yes, I'm doing well. I'm doing okay. Just had a lot of schoolwork. Again, a couple of people messaged me about the waiver show. Don't worry. I'm all good. Everything's going to be back on schedule for this week and going forward. So thank you for your concern/support there. But yeah, either way, Henry Ruggs over both those options, in my opinion, for the record. What do y'all think about the running backs in Seattle? Would you start Hyde? Let me quickly glance over them.
Yeah, I would start Hyde.
I mean, he's a clear option.
Assuming he's going to be like healthy and all that kind of stuff, because I know he's dealing with like a hamstring injury or something like that. I think I would start him pretty easily. Yeah.
For the record, if he's like, again, like this could change if we hear some reports just during this week, he's not going to be the full guy. But what we saw last week was he was the guy when Carson went out. I have him ranked at 18 right now.
That's not. I have him high. I have him lower than that, but like I don't hate it. Like I have him at like 26 or something like that.
That's fair. Yeah, like the guys I have around him are like David Montgomery, DeAndre Swift, Justin Jackson. I might raise Melvin Gordon back up to be fair, and Jerick McKinnon. But aside from that, I mean,
24.
Yeah, that's definitely fair. He's in that range regardless. Like the guy I have over him right now, and Ronald Jones is like a good tier above him, in my opinion. Yeah. And I have Boston Scott at 17 right in front of him as well. Ruggs and Marquise Brown both have great matchups. Who would you flex? Would you start them over Golladay, who may line up against Xavier?
Oh, you don't sit Kenny Golladay.
No, you don't.
Start Kenny Golladay over both of them.
Yeah, actually looking at it, Kenny Golladay.
If you can flex, I can't see if you're asking if Golladay might already be in your wide receiver slot, and then you still have to flex one. So I would go with Golladay in your receiver slot. Yeah. And then I would probably go with Marquise Brown, but
yeah,
I mean, Ruggs has a good matchup too. So
I would honestly say, first of all, Kenny Golladay has been performing as one of the top 5 to 10 receivers in the league thus far. Second of all,
Golladay is better than Michael Thomas. Sorry.
Yeah. For the record, Kenny Golladay, I know the matchup against Xavier Rhodes. Xavier Rhodes has been playing well, but Kenny Golladay, according to Pro Football Focus, actually has a 31% advantage in this game as well. So I mean. Yeah. I mean, it's good on good, but in one sense you're getting elite, in the other sense you're getting good. So like, just take the elite over the good. If that makes sense. But yeah, I'm assuming that's Michael Thomas. Yeah, I would do that right now. If a fucking bitch and Michael Thomas doesn't want to play, give me DK Metcalf, who's a top 8 at minimum receiver rest of the season.
Yeah, Michael Thomas is a fucking pussy. Sorry,
he can fucking eat shit. I don't care about him. Thomas. He can fucking kick rocks. Gronk or Tanyan this week, both are questionable. Give me Gronk there.
Gronk is in my top 5.
Yeah, same. I think I have him at 5 right on.
Yeah, I do too.
There you go. Chemistry. I'm starting Davis and Gurley today. Yeah, I mean two top 11 options for me. I'm sure you mentioned they're both top 9
options for me.
Yeah, there you go. Young Wei Koo going tonight. Let's go. Let's get it.
Yeah, isn't he like really? Hasn't he been like outstanding?
Yeah, like he's putting up bare points right now. And in this question, man, I want to say John.
I would go with Mark Andrews.
I want to say Jonnu so bad, but man, these last 2 weeks, I know he got hurt and he kind of played like questionable last week, but I want him to just have that bounce back game before I put him over Mark Andrews again. You know what I mean? Just like show me it. You know,
that game is going to have a lot of points though, so we could like. The way that the pace of play of the Bengals and Titans game is supposed to be very high, one of the highest on the slates. And not only that, but like I saw Ian Hartz tweeted out like the pass efficiency offense per drop back versus like the pass efficiency defense per drop back, like matchups or whatever. And it's like the best on the slate for the Bengals Titans game as well.
Damn. Let me see. Claypool or Parker. Let me just quickly glance over the matchups real quick. First of all, wait. If Deontay Johnson is playing, I would go with Parker regardless. If Deontay Johnson is out, I currently have Parker. Oh, he would be facing shadow coverage against Ramsey. So I mean,
I would go Claypool.
If Johnson plays, I would go Parker. If Johnson doesn't play, I'd go Claypool. If that makes sense.
I'd go Claypool regardless.
Really? Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Zeke and Michael Thomas. Yeah, big facts, Alex. If you have Zeke, I'll trade. Yeah. Literally, if someone's still willing to buy high on the name of Zeke, I mean, if you can flip him for like a mid to late RB1 value, take that because I think he's closer to the late RB1 as he is mid, if that makes sense for you. So, Solomon main value again. Yeah, Andrews or Jonnu Smith. Give me Andrews there. Should I play T Higgins or Gio at my flex in a standard league? I would personally go with Higgins. If it was PPR, be closer because again, Higgins is more so relied on big plays as opposed to huge work thus far. I mean, he's turning over basically 20 yards per catch now.
I think if Joe Mixon is out, it's Gio regardless.
You think so?
Yeah.
Even in a tough matchup over Higgins?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, they're both low. But again, yeah, if Mixon's out, I can definitely see that in terms of touch workload because if Mixon's out, Gio is going to have the backfield to himself again.
Yeah. Last week, Johnny ran 12 routes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, was it because the offensive line lost Taylor Lewan and it's a tough pass rush they were going up against in the Steelers and they wanted to keep him in line? I have no idea. I don't know if it was because he was coming off an injury. Like I don't know what the hell the case was with Johnny, but he only ran 12 routes last week. So that he did not play his full allotment of like snaps and involvement in the offense.
Agreed. I need a week 9 bye-week replacement off waivers. Do you think Jair Alexander is on Ayuk? I can just check that for you right now and who's expected to be on.
This will be next week.
Okay. All right, that's fair then. Yeah.
Do I think Jair can shadow Ayuk?
I don't think Ayuk's deserving enough of a shadow from.
Yeah, like I'm not exactly sure if they just if they use Jair in every because some teams do this. They'll use like Bradley Roby, for example, Houston's number 1 corner. They'll literally use him as a shadow no matter who he's going up against.
That's fair.
Like I don't think Jair is used like that. I think they're only used Jair against a receiver that demands a shadow, and maybe they think Brandon Ayuk is like the only threat on that team. He probably is. In terms of
Kittle. Regardless, though, I would still play Ayuk over Aguilar because he does get schemed the ball regardless, like in terms of end arounds, in terms of little shallow routes. Like they'll find a way to get the ball in his hands.
Being out helps Ayuk too because he that stuff they split that kind of work between the two guys when they're both healthy.
For sure. In a separate league, full PPR, Davis or Jacobs. Give me Davis.
I agree.
Scotty Miller, Preston Williams at the flex half PPR. I'm going with Preston, man. The volume hasn't been great. I will say that, but with the quarterback change, given another week to prepare, given that bye week, I do think that the ball could be distributed differently. And again,
I definitely agree with you. I think the same thing as well. And someone actually asked me this in the comments. They were like, "Do you know which receiver plays on the left side of the field more?" I don't know if that's a thing because Tua is a left-handed quarterback. It is Preston Williams for what it's worth. And the reason I would pick Scotty Miller is because Mike Evans is going up against James Bradbury in shadow coverage.
That's fair.
They're going to need to move the ball. And I have a feeling it's going to be Scotty Miller and Gronkowski that do the work through the air rather than Mike Evans because James Bradbury has just historically had his number.
Oh, yeah. Ian Hardis tweeted that out. I think I tagged you in the group chat.
Oh, yeah. He's always been good. Like when Bradbury was in Carolina, and this was even before Bradbury was like considered like a really good corner. Bradbury was just always sticky on Mike Evans for some reason.
Dude, is it bold if I say that Bradbury's a fringe top 5 corner in the NFL?
He's played like it this year.
That's what I'm saying. For the record, Jair Alexander
Davis played like a top 5 corner this year.
Jair Alexander has been the best corner in the NFL this year too.
Yeah, I mean Jamel Dean's got the higher PFF grading finally.
Jair Alexander has allowed
on PFF now.
Jair Alexander on the season has allowed 10 catches for 51 yards. Take that in.
Yeah, that's
I think the Cowboys corners allow that in one game.
Oh man, I actually really liked him that draft. Like when we traded down to 11 or 12 with the Bills in that draft, I figured Derwin and Minka would have been gone. So I was like, yo, I want like Alexander at 12. And then we took Vea instead. Vea's been great, but and Derwin was on the board. But we won't talk about that.
Yeah, for the record with Vea, you guys actually got McClendon to ultimately replace him for now because Vea is out for the year.
Yeah, like, Nunez Roches has been pretty solid in his in their rotation as well. I want Quinnen Williams so bad.
Dude, I want Quinnen Williams too. Yo, if I go to the Jets,
trade for Quinnen Williams though,
if give him the 37th overall pick for a young defensive tackle to ultimately build that room for the future. It's a need anyway.
I guess it's not like it's like a win now move because the guy's like fucking 22 years old. But
yeah, it's crazy how young and talented he is.
I would love to put him next to Ndamukong Suh and Vita Vea. Oh my god,
I'd love to just build around him because we have no interior defensive line at all. Like Tyrone Crawford's been awful this year. It sucks because he's such a talented player. He was playing so well. He got hurt, has looked washed. Dante Poe literally got cut because he's a fucking fat ass. They literally said that. They said he got cut because of weight issues and performance. For the record, that guy's weighing like 360 pounds nowadays. No fucking chance he can move along the defensive line.
Yeah,
it's just a mess, that defense, but we can get into more questions before I get into that. Better matchup for John. Definitely a way better matchup.
John has a great matchup. The problem is that Mark Andrews is like impossible to sit. Like I can't sit Mark Andrews.
That's fair. Big facts, Alex. We do need to tank for the draft. If I can get a Surtain or Wade, I will be doing jumping jacks.
I don't care who we get in the draft.
I traded Nick Chubb and Mark Andrews for Devontae Adams. Thoughts on the trade? Now
it's a complicated trade because it's 3 different positions. So I'd have to know who your backup tight end was. I'm assuming you had like Jonnu or something, and that's why you were able to move Mark Andrews. But
for the record, if we were redrafting today, Devontae Adams would be a top 5 pick because he would be the wide receiver 1, and there's realistically only like a tier of maybe 4, maybe 5 running backs that are the top.
I think it's Adams and Hopkins and everyone else in terms of receivers right now.
Agreed.
And like that includes Metcalf and guys that have been like really good as well. But I think Hopkins and Adams stand pretty alone.
Adams is literally averaging like 28 PPR points per game right now. Like it's insane.
There's a guy in my league that through like trading and stuff that has his top 4 receivers on his team are Adams, Hopkins, Tyreek, and Evans.
What the fuck?
I know.
Big facts, Alex. Yeah, I'm growing out the fro. Hopefully, I can get this snipped up soon because it's kind of looking greasy. But we do what we gotta do. What do you do with Michael Thomas? If you can get like top 5 to 10 receiver value for him, I would take it.
I'd trade him. I would trade him because he has a huge name, and I also just fucking hate him. I would never draft him just because I like. There's like only 3 players in the NFL that I absolutely can't stand, and all 3 of them play for the Saints.
If you can flip Michael Thomas for like. Someone might be able to give you like AJ Brown and a piece for Michael Thomas.
If you can get AJ Brown straight up for Michael Thomas,
I would do that too. Guess where I have AJ Brown on the week?
2.
I have him at 5. Fair. I have him at 5, and I thought I was high.
I have him at 2.
Damn, I respect that.
Adam's the only one I have higher than him.
I'm assuming that's Michael Thomas. I rate that. Andrews or Jonnu? Yeah. Okay, we already answered that. Ronald Jones or Fournette? Give me Ronald Jones. I like your profile pick though. That's pretty intense.
Like
Sony Michelle. Yeah, big facts. Somebody in my league traded the 49ers. What the hell? What?
What?
How?
I mean, to be fair though, Jonathan Taylor is borderline like Zeke Elliott. It's like, you know, the Spider-Man meme where they're like pointing at each other. It's like Jonathan Taylor, Zeke Elliott, and David Montgomery all pointing at each other.
But like, what the heck is that?
Yeah, that is literally collusion is what you said right after.
Yeah, big facts. Okay, we already answered that, Kels. Elaborated on Jerick McKinnon. For the record,
Jerick McKinnon is literally like. If you've ever heard of Rochambeau, where you put one bullet in the chamber and you flip the magnum around and just hope you don't get shot in the head, that's what it's like playing a San Francisco 49ers running back in fantasy.
I was about to say Russian roulette, so I think we're on the same page.
Yeah, like could Jerick McKinnon be great this week? Yeah. Could JaMychal Hasty be good this week? Yeah. Could Salvin Ahmed be good this week? Sure.
Is Tevin Cole back this week?
10 carries this week? Sure. Like, who knows? Like, it's the 49ers backfield. I'm going to just say this right now. This time next year, whatever running back signs in San Francisco, I'm going to be out on for fantasy purposes.
Yeah, same. Hopefully they don't draft one. If they draft him,
Mostert has been good when he's been in there. You just can't stay healthy.
Yeah, agreed. Tell me about it. I started Shepard this week. Is there someone? I'd want to know who's on your waivers before I say that because I do think Sterling Shepard can give you top 35 or so value.
I don't. I would not start Sterling Shepard. If the Giants score 6 points, I will be shocked.
Oh, they're facing Tampa. Okay, not this week. I mean, like rest of the season, like 35 and 40.
I would rather start in that exact same game, I would rather start both of the secondary Bucks receivers than Sterling Shepard.
Scotty Miller,
and Tyler Johnson over Sterling Shepard.
Heck,
or if you like Henry Ruggs is available. If I would almost rather start Nelson Aguilar over Sterling Shepard.
Low-key Cameron Brate. No, I'm kidding.
No,
I'm kidding.
I would rather start Greg Ward over Sterling Shepard against the Cowboys. Like,
yeah, same. This is funny. give me Cam. It's not close.
I don't know. DiNucci might be a better dresser.
Dude, he's just gonna eat his pasta and meatballs with none right before the game. Hop up, start saucing up the fucking defense, having a good time.
What would be the best thing for fantasy purposes is if Jameis Winston went to the Cowboys, because you guys are still gonna lose like every game, but you probably have 3 top 25 receivers for fantasy again.
No, please, I don't want to go through that.
Jameis Winston is an awesome quarterback to have, man. You have no idea what you're missing out on.
DJ Moore or Robbie, man. I have them.
He's in it for this game.
For this game, I have DJ Moore and Robbie back to back. DJ Moore at 12, Robbie at 13.
I have a pretty significant difference between the two, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I have so DJ Moore has obviously been good these past couple of weeks. He's got I've heard the stat he's got 90 receiving yards.
He's 6th in receiving yards in the NFL right now.
Oh yeah, no, he's been good from a receiving yardage perspective, but the problem is he's not getting a lot of targets. And I know he's a super efficient player, and I'm not going to bet on super efficient players like DJ Moore or bet against super efficient players like DJ Moore, but I am going to lean Robbie Anderson every time because Robbie Anderson is also super efficient and getting the targets.
Where do you have them ranked?
I have Robbie Anderson at 8.
Where do you have DJ Moore?
15.
Okay, I have them literally 12 and 13 right now with DJ Moore one spot higher.
Yeah. Oh, you want to hear probably my most surprising ranking of the week?
What's up?
I have Justin Jefferson at 9.
Really? I think I have him really high too. I have Justin Jefferson right now at 14, actually, right ahead of Cooper Kupp and Stefan Diggs.
Yeah, and I have Adam Thielen at 18. And I have Justin Jefferson at 9.
Really? You have Adam Thielen at 18? Damn,
yeah, he's going to get Alexander.
Oh, that is fair. I'm going to move him down a little bit too. I just moved him to 15 to be fair. So I have Jefferson at 13, Anderson at 12.
I have Robert Woods at 26.
Really? I have him at 19. I thought I was low on him.
I have him at 26.
Fair. Let me guess. Xavier Howard.
It's not just because his fumble cost me my matchup last week.
Xavier Howard, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And he's just not he hasn't had a good game yet, in a while. He's just had he didn't kill you games. That's literally what his games have been.
Guess where I have DK Metcalf?
I have him at 12.
I have him at 14. Yeah. Where do you have Tyler Lockett?
5. Nice.
There you go. Anyway. I think anytime Kels. How do you guys feel about Jalen Reagor?
I loved him coming into the season. The injury he had was just his broken thumb, right? Or something like that.
Yeah. For the record, he's my wide receiver 5 in the draft, landed in a spot that could give you ultimate volume right away. And he just got hurt. Nothing about his play. 4 for 55 in his second NFL career game. He is going to come back. He's going to be that 1B to Travis Fulgham, in my opinion, and he's going to ball the fuck out. There's no other way to put it.
In my one of our videos that's done the best so far on this channel was the video I did called "Must Draft Breakout Players." Or
the best video. You don't have to undersell it.
Second best. That was the second best. The sleepers one was the best one.
Got you. Okay.
So one of the best, the breakouts video, my number 5 or number 4 breakout. I think Cam Akers was number 5. Yikes.
Man,
Jalen Reagor was one of my guys there. And the reason I said that was because all the stuff coming out about Jalen Reagor during that camp was exactly what we heard about Terry McLaurin the year before. So if Jalen Reagor comes back, he's had some time to acclimate to the NFL now. Obviously, he's been injured, which isn't ideal, but I could definitely see him coming back and making a huge impact. And if Dallas Goedert comes back too, man, the Eagles actually might have a formidable offense for the first time in 3 years.
Yeah, definitely agree. I mean, I'm all aboard on Jalen Reagor. For the record, if you guys are sports card collectors, football card collectors, go bid on those Jalen Reagor rookie cards because they're going to go at their absolute cheapest right now because he's been hurt. And I'm telling you, rest of season, years on, he's going to be.
I don't know because I have this suspicion that the Eagles fan base is so annoying that when Jalen Reagor busts, which is possible, they're like, oh, we could have had Justin Jefferson and we could have traded up for CeeDee Lamb. it seems like something that they'd be like, we're the worst franchise in the history of franchises because this one bad thing happened to us. Meanwhile, like the Browns have like 70 L's per season.
Yeah, no, for sure. Talking about cards in general, dude. I'm trying to fucking search everywhere in my house for my old Pokemon cards because those things are fucking worth a fortune now, dude. You know, there's a Pokemon right now. Pokemon card. I know it's not fantasy football. We'll get back to that. There's a Pokemon card right now on the market. Guess how much it's worth? The Charizard for a first edition Charizard holographic. Guess how much that's worth?
I don't know, probably a couple $100,000.
It got bought by Logan Paul for $200,000. $200,000 for a piece of cardboard.
Such a waste of money.
I know, it's insane.
I need to check my listings of my hockey cards, man. Like, I wish hockey was like, I wish my hockey cards were like baseball or football cards because they go for more money. But I'm like the equivalent like players that I have, like Marcus Naslund rookie cards and like fucking autographed Alfredson rookie card and shit. Like, if that was a baseball player, or like if that was a Griffey rookie card or some shit, like,
or like a fucking there's a fucking Babe Ruth, a 1923 pristine. I think he got a PSA 10 that was worth literally. I saw it on Pawn Stars. It was worth like $50,000.
Oh, like, I saw that too. Yeah. The same, there was not the same guy, but there was another episode where a guy had a Joe DiMaggio like signed picture or some shit, and he brought it in.
Dude, just sports memorabilia in general is always going to be such a valued commodity, especially those guys from way back in the day. If you have valuable content for them and you don't need money right away, right now, keep on holding. Because I'm telling you, those 1923 cards, autographed, whatever, are going to be worth triple the value.
Aaron Donald's rookie card.
Oh man, imagine. Okay, let's get into more.
Okay, we get way off topic there.
DJ Moore, Robbie, you already commented that. Should I flex regular? Give me right?
Yeah.
Give me regular. Give me regular. Over those two options, yeah.
Yeah, over those two options, I guess, yeah.
With Devontae Freeman, what do y'all feel about?
He's
gonna get shut the fuck up. Especially one that
we don't know who it's gonna be, because whether Devontae Freeman's practicing or not, I bet he plays. And if they're both there, you can't start either of them. And even if one is there and one isn't, I still don't want to start them.
Yeah, agreed. And the trade just got accepted in my league. Okay, so Ezekiel Elliott and Evan Ingram for Dalvin Cook and Alexander Madison. Interesting. Okay. Side note. LaMichael Pirine or Hayden Hurst for my flex. If it's full PPR, give me LaMichael Pirine.
Oh, I never got your thoughts on my trade. Did I tell you?
What is it? Oh, the Kamara trail. You mentioned that.
So I traded Robert Woods, Antonio Gibson, and Joe Mixon for Alvin Kamara and Latavius Murray, just because I needed to throw in for the trade.
I like it.
Yeah.
If you could make the move depth wise to go after that start.
Yeah. So after that trade, I still have I'll have Alvin Kamara, I have CEH, I have Ronald Jones, I have J.K. Dobbins, I have Carlos Hyde. So I still have running back depth, and then at receiver, I still have like a couple solid pieces as well.
Yeah, no, I definitely like that move for you. Realistically, Kamara and Derrick Henry. Obviously, if Dalvin Cook's healthy, he joins that tier. But to me, the top three running backs in fantasy football,
I think Kamara's in the tier of his own. Maybe once McCaffrey comes back, he like is back in there. But
full PPR, I'll give you that. Half PPR, I do think Henry's in that tier.
I don't know, man, dude. Even in half PPR, like Alvin Kamara has had like 10 targets, fucking 5 games this year.
Yeah, it's insane. That's fair. Half PPR, Deontay. Yeah, if Deontay plays, give me Deontay. I know that the matchup's supposed to be tough with who would it be? Either Humphrey, Peters, or Jimmy Smith.
Okay, so Humphrey would be Humphrey. First of all, is the only corner that you need to be scared of on Baltimore as of right now, based on what PFF is saying about corners and the passer rating allowed and all that kind of stuff. So Humphrey is going to be on Juju because it's a slot corner.
Yeah,
and then I believe it's Jimmy Smith that's going to be on Deontay. And so in that game, the two guys I like have the best matchups are the two outside guys, Deontay and Claypool.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I definitely agree there. And Juju just doesn't give you any fucking type of excitement right now. It's fucking sad.
No, he's like literally getting Golden Tate like average volume right now.
Like he had a fantastic week last week, 14 targets, 9 receptions, 85 yards. But until he does that, like one more week, 2 more weeks, man, I have him in the league, and it's just so frustrating, like trying to rely on that guy. Because I mean, in terms of talent, you want to, but in reality and situation, you just can't. Yep. Pick one for flex. Todd Gurley. Yeah, give me Gurley. I don't have to see the rest.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Not even close.
Yeah. Okay. You already said that. Shake your booty. If I see you say that one more time, I'm going to.
He did.
He already did. Okay. You're going on timeout for a little bit. Think about your actions. Okay. Shall I look for a trade of running? I have Josh Jacobs, CEH, James Robinson.
No, you're good.
I think you're fine, bro. Lamar going to have a bounce back week. Hopefully. I mean, the matchup's really tough against the Steelers, but historically last year
tells me that he's going to be able to do well on the ground because Devin Bush is out.
Was just about to say that again, and also historically, he's actually played well against them. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, Lamar usually, historically, quote unquote, has played well against every defense. Just this year, he's not been the exact replica of last year. But I do think down the stretch, he's still going to give you top
There's
5.
There's like a cult of Ravens fans that are like throwing up his numbers against last year, and I guess his passing is actually better.
Yeah, it's just his rushing has not been the same.
That's what everyone's comeback is. It's like, yeah, you realize he's also running the ball like 6 times a game instead of 14 like last year.
No, literally. Oh, sorry. Almost skipped by Tyler. Scotty, yeah, agreed. Xavier Howard's been the corner. Yeah, fins up. You guys walk in.
He's like, if you're a Dolphins fan, Jay, has he been like a lockdown guy? Because I know historically Xavier Howard is like a ball hawk. Like he's like Marcus Peters, where he'll give up some to get some like turnovers and stuff. But man, if he's like a lockdown guy, then obviously that's a bit different. Because in 2018 he was really good.
Agreed. Give me Watson and Gibson side. Give me Watson Gibson side.
Yeah, I agree.
Who should I start for running back pick 2? Montgomery, Gurley, CH. Give me Gurley and CH there.
Yeah, I agree.
If you can get Gaskin in your flex, I would want to know your other flex options personally.
Yeah, Gaskin's a pretty strong play as well.
Yeah, this week. For sure. I mean, I know the matchup's not the greatest against the Rams, but he's still top 15 running back based on volume.
He's asked a question about his flex right after this.
Oh, thanks. Oh,
who should I start? Gaskin, I would start Gaskin, but I don't know if this is the same league. If this isn't the same league, then I would probably I'd probably lean Crowder there of those guys there.
That's a big slew of injuries to really good, talented running backs.
Do I think? Wait, he said, "Do you think are serious?" Carson is probably going to be out a couple weeks.
Sanders Mixon next week.
Okay, so Mixon's on bye next week, so I'd imagine he's going to be out this week, and then he's going to be on bye next week, and then he'll be back. And then Sanders, I believe, is supposed to be back next week, right?
Yeah. I agree with you there.
He play this week, doesn't he?
Wait, what?
Sanders.
Yeah, he's out this week.
Oh, is he? He's been ruled out.
He didn't practice today, so I don't think he's going to play.
Okay.
He could play. He could practice tomorrow. It may change the situation, but he's like been DNP the last 3 days.
Okay.
Jimmy Graham. I would just go Jimmy G. I wouldn't waste a roster pickup on Richard Rodgers. I know he's good.
I would honestly start both of the guys that you have over Richard Rodgers anyway.
Agreed. Would you start? First of all, Dallas is an extremely bad defense, but their lack of talent at corner is going to affect them more than their lack of talent guarding the tight end position in this game, in my opinion. I know Carson Toast the tight end, but I think it's going to be a Fulgham Reagor type deal rather than a Richard Rodgers.
I want to 9 target game. Well, man.
Same. I mean, I have nothing to play for at this point. Same.
Yeah, literally.
Would you start Brady or Matt Ryan tonight? 4 points. I would go with Tom Brady.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Papa Lepre out here. Raheem Mostert, yeah, maybe, yeah. I mean,
that's not a bad comparison, actually.
I like that comp.
I love Darren McFadden in college, man. He was so sick.
Can you name the 3 receivers? So Demir Bird, Gunnar Olszewski, and who would it be? Is N'Keal Harry playing?
No, N'Keal Harry's not playing. It's
Gunnar Olszewski, Demir Bird, and who else would it be?
Jacoby Myers?
Could be that, yeah. I think that's it.
I kind of think of that. I don't think they have any other receivers that I could think of.
Now I'm going to quickly check just to see if we got that bang on because they are like.
I think Gunnar might be their 4th receiver
tonight or Sunday. I mean, let me just check their roster receivers. So wow, yeah, Demir Bird, Jacoby Myers, and Gunnar Olszewski. Yeah, we got that bang on. Matt Slater's their number 4 because he's a special teams guy. Dang. Nice. Oh, sorry. Hyder Domus. Give me.
You mean to tell me the guy named Gunnar is not their special teams guy?
Give me Hyde there for the record below.
Just there.
I love Dobbins' upside, but like even against the Steelers, like I do with Hyde. Yeah, same. I drop Cam. Yeah, if you have Justin Herbert, I would drop Cam. Sherbert. I love that. Nathan Ruffalo. I love that. Pick 2 and a. Yeah, give me Matt Ryan. Yeah, because Big Ben plays the Ravens. Give me Matt Ryan there.
I'd rank higher out of him.
Really? Derek Carr over Matt Ryan, eh? Actually, wait, I might too, Loki. I think they're back to back. I have Matt Ryan at 12 and Derek Carr at 14. So, I mean,
I have Derek Carr at 12, Matt Ryan at 14.
There you go. So their standard deviation is, or whatever the fuck it's called, the average. I mean, my bad, is literally halfway through. Who's winning tonight? Yeah, give me Carolina.
Yeah, I'll take Carolina as well.
I am high on the Jeff. Yes, sir. He's a beast. Holden says skull.
Cool.
I was able to get Jefferson. Oh, you stole him. What the hell? A couple bums.
Unless I was Van Jefferson, like I think you stole Justin Jefferson.
Yeah. Looking at trade for JT and Evans, I have. Who should I send? Okay, so you're looking for a trade for both those guys. Hypothetically, if you can pull off like, I don't know, would you do like Edmonds, Deontay, and like Shepard for them? I don't know what else I would.
JT and Evans. I think you're better packaging both of those guys and trying to get like. I'm trying to think of a running back.
He's looking at getting them.
That's
okay. Why.
Oh, okay, I'm tripping.
I'm thinking like what realistically could you offer here? Like maybe like
I would get rid of Carson for him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you could do like Carson and like Shepard maybe off a good week, somebody takes that.
I don't think he'll do that.
Carson and Debo, I would do.
If you could go Carson, Debo, Shepard, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'd do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Or Carson and Higgins, I might be willing to do too. Yeah,
for sure. I agree there. For flex PPR, start one. If I have to start one, I'm going Justin Jefferson.
Yeah. It's not even close for me.
Yeah, agreed. Full PPR. Yeah, I could give me Candy all day.
Yeah.
Give me Judy.
Yeah, I'll take Judy there, but Greg Ward's pretty close with him.
Yeah, agreed. I just think if Reagor's back, his role might be reduced.
Yeah.
My tight ends also. Should I drop Cam for someone like? I would drop Cam for Trey Burton, to be honest.
I absolutely would not.
Really?
Dude, Trey Burton's the biggest trap I've ever seen.
Really, eh?
Yes. I'll literally pick any tight end to outscore Trey Burton this week.
This week? Okay, let me see where I have him
ranked. Molly Cox is back, right?
That's fair.
And Jack Doyle still played. Like it's a tight end by committee. Like Trey Burton ain't special.
That's fair. I mean, I have Trey Burton as tight end 14 this week. So
I have him as like tight end 27 or something. Like I'm way lower than consensus on him.
Interesting. Okay, so would you do Trey Burton versus Eric Ebron?
Easily.
Okay, let's do that.
I'll do you one better. I'll do Irv Smith versus Trey Burton.
I have Irv Smith one rank slower, so I don't mind that. Yeah, okay, we'll do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Where do I have Trey Burton? I have him at 26. I'm behind Njoku.
Yeah, that's fair. I met Muhammad Ali at a wedding in Boston. He signed it. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, that book is definitely a good piece of memorabilia right there. So I looked to trade away Zeke.
You know what I just realized real quick, just a side note? I've never met anyone famous.
I've met a couple people. For the record, my second ever hockey game I've ever went to, I was banging the boards because I'm a big Montreal fan, you know?
I have. I played like pickup ball with Jamal Murray one time.
Fair.
But he was like 16, so he wasn't famous at the time.
Fair. I was gonna say, like, when I went to the Montreal game, basically I was banging on the boards, and Max Pacioretty was skating around the ice. After the little skating warm up, he picked up a puck. We were in Buffalo, flicked the puck over the boards to me. So like literally, like, it was looking me in the eyes and flicked it to me. And some fucking random like 45-year-old obese fucking Buffalo guy ran over to go steal the puck. But don't worry, I made it back to him because I fucking knew where he came from, and I knocked over his beer in his chair, so he can fucking pay for a new beer. I was an asshole kid. I was like 11 years old, 12 years old. Should I start Kurt Samuel tonight or lock in MT? Yeah, do not start Kurt Samuel over MT if he plays.
Yeah,
I just no. Dude, thanks, boys. Where's that? He's probably He's in the 5 to 10 area.
Yeah, he's top 10, but he's not
yeah,
top 5.
Yeah.
I saw someone tweet out. It's like, I don't know why everyone's calling him the slant king. He like, let's stop pretending like he's not the best receiver in the league. I'm like, give me one metric that says he actually is. One. Give me one. Besides receptions, because that's literally a volume metric.
Yeah, I mean, his yards per target
is by volume, then David Montgomery's an elite running back.
He's basically just a higher volume Sterling Shepard, Golden Tate.
Yeah,
with the way he plays. Like the percent of his routes actually 10 yards past the line of scrimmage is insanely low.
Once I see him, if he catches a deep target in the Bucs game, I'll actually like
respect him.
I'll shave my head if he catches one deep target. Like actually, like I'm not even kidding.
Well, what's deep? Like 20 plus, 15 plus?
Yeah, like air yards too. And I'll also shave my head if Drew Brees can throw it 20 plus.
I think I have a stronger arm at Drew Brees than Drew Brees.
I actually might too.
Tyler at the bottom going off. Hey guys, pick 2.5 point PPR. David. So Davis gonna be in for sure for the rest of those options. Yeah, give me DBG more.
Yeah, I would say so too.
Thanks, fellas. Appreciate the assist. Anytime, Papa Pat. Love to see you back in here. Wentz or Bridgewater this week. I actually think I might have them back to back. I clicked out of my other tabs, but let me just
I would go with Carson Wentz, but it's really close.
I think I have Wentz. I can tell you right now, I have Wentz exactly one spot lower than him.
I have Wentz at 10 and Bridgewater at 11.
I have it flipped. I have Bridgewater at 10 and Wentz at 11.
Oh, jeez.
So I guess I'm going Bridgewater. Let's go.
Yeah.
Fire up. Start regular Claypool this week. Give me Claypool.
Yeah.
I want to say it from regular first.
Yeah. Like that's a pretty big difference for me.
Big facts. Read the question.
James White, best receiver on that team.
Yeah, for real. CeeDee Lamb or Robert Woods. Yeah, I'm going with CeeDee as well. Let me just double check to make sure. I have CeeDee Lamb right now at where the fuck is? Oh wow, he's got to be higher than that. CeeDee Lamb's currently at 20. Robert Woods is at 22 for me.
I actually have him back to back.
Really?
Yeah, I have Robert Woods at 27 and CeeDee at 26.
I have Jarvis at 21, right in between them.
I have Jarvis at 25, right ahead of them.
Fair. Okay. So who do you have in that range? Evans or Ayuk or Higgins ahead of them then?
I have Tyler Boyd at 20, Travis Fulgham at 21, Chase Claypool at 22, Brandon Ayuk at 23, and T. Higgins at 24, and then Jarvis, CeeDee, Woods.
Where do you have Mike Evans this week?
15.
Oof, I tanked him pretty
14,
well.
14.
I tanked him pretty hard because of the matchup.
I'm not like the only reason I'm not going to tank him super hard because he is pretty low. If it wasn't Bradbury, he'd be in my top 10. But the fact that Godwin is out makes me, and all they've been talking about all week is like how they need to get Evans the ball or some shit. Like I have a feeling he's gonna have a solid game.
Yeah, for sure. I have Mike Evans at 20. I feel disrespectful by doing that, but like, yeah. So I guess we got that right on because Tyler gave us a little wink. Gunner returns. Yeah, the boy. Super late to the stream. Sorry, anytime, Jared. Glad to see that you are here. Tannehill or Herbert? Give me Herbert this week. Actually, wait.
I don't know. Wow.
Let me just double check it. Wait.
I have Tannehill.
My bad. I just assumed it would be Herbert because I was thinking for whatever reason the Steelers matchup, except the Titans play the Bengals. I have Tannehill at 4 and Herbert at 7 or 8. Where did I just have him?
Oh no!
7.
I just saw a spicy hot tacos thing. Why he did that trade? Like the guy that traded him, Justin Jefferson for Devontae or whatever.
Oh my god!
Yeah, click the thing. He did that trade as soon as Freeman got signed by the Giants. Would he just think he was going to become Saquon? Like,
is CH RB1? Yeah, he's an RB1.
Back end RB1. Yes.
Yeah. Hey guys, I've been offered trade Antonio Gibson. I received Chark and Boyd. Should I do the trade? If you are needing receivers, I don't mind that. Heck, Boyd and Gibson to me have similar value.
Yeah.
Regardless,
Boyd alone is pretty close to the value. Yeah. You're going to get Chark on top of it. Chark does worry me though, and I'm really mad about that because I do have him in a couple places. Mainly being my big money league. I actually tried to trade a guy who has no tight ends right now. I tried to trade him Gronk and Chark for who's the guy off? Oh, for Mike Evans.
Oh, there you go. I don't mind that. That's some
do that though.
A deserved slander. Fuck Mike Thomas.
Yeah, fuck Michael Thomas.
Slant boy. Them. Yeah, big facts. This is gonna sound crazy. I'm going Travis Fulgham over Robert Wood.
I have Travis Fulgham ranked higher too.
Where do you have Travis Fulgham ranked? I think we have him similar.
21.
You have him at 21. I have him at 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
Travis Fulgham, we're all believing in Travis Fulgham now. He's gonna fucking disappoint.
100% in a smash matchup too.
100% gonna disappoint.
Should I trade Jacobs and Lamb?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hop's by far the best asset there.
Agreed. Apparently, yeah. I was offered Mixon and Chark. Smash that. What the hell? Mixon Chark. Give me that all day.
You're a team that needs to win though. Like
that is fair, but then again, I don't
think you're going to be able to use Mixon for 2 weeks.
But at the same time, I mean, like if Mixon was healthy, he would have substantially more value, in my opinion. Yeah, if you can afford them not playing like next week, because they're all basically out this week. If you can't afford Mixon not playing next week, I would do that easily.
Yeah.
I know it's tough, but Mixon is the best asset in the deal. I'm gonna get anytime spicy hot. I love your PFP every time. Any Patriots?
No, because Harry's out too.
No. What is a fair trade to get Hopkins? Well, you'd have to probably give up mid to late first round value.
For one, the Hopkins owner probably won't give him up easy.
Who would you rather have at this point? Zeke or Hopkins?
Hopkins, not even close.
Same. All right. Hopkins or James Robinson?
Oof, that's a little closer. I'd probably rather have James Robinson just because he's a running back.
All right. Hopkins or Conor?
I'll take Hopkins there.
Yeah. So basically, if that's the case,
the way Robinson's been playing, he's like a top 6, top 8 running back.
Yeah, by that kind of area, Hopkins would be like a 7th or 8th overall redraft player given play.
Imagine if we redrafted the NFL season right now and fucking James Robinson.
He's a mid-first round pick. Yeah.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
He'd be going ahead of Zeke. Yep.
Yeah, that's completely ridiculous.
Latavius Murray, Chase Claypool. Is it Claypool by Mile? Yeah, it's Claypool by Mile. If T.J. Doss is back, is he above them versus the Niners? No, Claypool.
I want to see this. Like, if you have to start a Seahawks running back, it needs to be Carlos Hyde. I don't want to be starting Travis Homer or DJ Dallas. I want to see how the split works out. If we start Carlos Hyde and he gets 5 touches and DJ Dallas gets 15, then obviously that's like different, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, I fully agreed. Again, we'll answer these last couple questions and probably head out for 8:15. So quick, 2 minutes. Leave your last questions. We're going to be exiting out at exactly the hour mark on the stream. So if you guys are still watching, there's 21 in here. You want to hear our lovely voices? Go ahead.
Yeah. Or you want to hear any more Michael Thomas slander?
Yeah. Fuck that guy. Big fuck.
Trying to think, how many guys do I have above Michael Thomas in terms of like receivers?
In real life or in fantasy?
In real life.
Okay, in real life. Michael Thomas or Stefan Diggs?
Stefan Diggs.
I think so too. And Stefan Diggs would probably be the wide receiver 6 or 7 overall, in my opinion.
The fact that he was able to go to Buffalo and like do that makes he seems a lot better, like for whatever reason in my mind. Like, he always seemed like he was like a top 15 receiver in the NFL. And then once he goes to Buffalo and like completely change, like the type of quarterback he's playing with is completely different now. So like to me, and he's made Allen so much better as a passer. I just think he's just a stud.
Okay. Michael Thomas or Allen Robinson?
Oh, that's close. I think I'd take Michael Thomas, but it's close.
Thomas or Amari Cooper?
Thomas.
Okay. Thomas or DK Metcalf?
Neither of them are complete receivers.
Agreed. But honest to God, I think DK's skill set's more valuable.
Better than Michael Thomas does what he does.
Yeah.
And what he does is more valuable, DK. So
okay. Again, Mike Thomas or Mike Evans?
Mike Evans.
All right. Mike Thomas or Chris Godwin?
Chris Godwin.
So hypothetically, for you, Michael Thomas would be a fringe top 10.
Yeah.
In terms of talent.
I think he's like 8, 9, 10, like probably around there. I think I would take like the main, like the guys you just said. I would also take Adams, I would also take
Hopkins,
Julio, Tyreek, and probably Galladay over him too.
What about Ridley?
No, not yet.
No, Okay. I'm trying to think of one. I mean, I would still take him over like Adam Thielen.
I would too. Chase Claypool. Just kidding.
Keenan Allen. Or Mike Thomas.
They kind of do similar things.
Fair.
Low key, this might need to start being a conversation, but AJ Brown.
Oh, easily, bro. He's turned shot down in my opinion. How about? Is it crazy if I say this? I was about to say, is it crazy if I say Tyler Lockett?
I don't know. It's not that crazy.
100 yards and a touchdown per game pretty much right now.
I'm looking at the receivers like in my rankings right now.
Yeah, same.
There's no one else that's even in that conversation, I don't think. Like,
the
next guy down for me would be like
Justin Jefferson.
No, like DJ or like Cooper Kupp.
Dude, AJ Green. Yeah.
T. Higgins. No, just kidding. Okay. Yvette Jacobs, Mixon, Bernard, Robinson, Gibson. Oh my God. Wide receiver Anderson, Parker, McLaurin, AJ Brown, Crowder. I think I should trade away any of my RBs for top 10 wide receiver. Honestly, I wouldn't even object if you tried to trade Jacobs and Crowder, Anderson, and tried to get Devontae Adams or DeAndre Hopkins.
I was about to say Crowder. Jacobs and Crowder for like a Hopkins or an Adams.
I don't think anyone's taking a Jets receiver though and giving up Hopkins.
That's fair. Yeah. Okay. Robbie Jacobs and Robbie.
You got a deep team clearly. You have like you go like I mean as of right now with the injuries you have, you go like 6 deep at running back. But like if everyone else is healthy, then you go like 4 deep at running back, which is still crazy good.
Yeah. Agreed. No, I can't see that. No,
the Packers are gonna kill him.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I'm so far away from my mic right now. Let me move it back over. Just been chilling, laying back. Yeah, Michael Thomas.
Yeah, Michael Thomas.
Big facts, Jared. Gronk for this week or in real life? Either way, it's Gronk.
Yeah, it's Gronk.
Since you like the Cowboys, he's a bitch.
I hate Max Kellerman because he hates Tom Brady.
They're both.
He's like Tom Brady's not washed.
They both talk
throwing fucking 18 touchdowns in 6 games.
They both talk out of their ass.
Yeah, they're fucking idiots.
What team picks up? Oh God, yeah. In hockey, have you heard about that?
What happened?
So Coyotes draft pick, right? Arizona Coyotes draft pick. His name's Mitchell Miller, right? So this is an 18-year-old kid or whatever. And like apparently,
draft pick.
Yeah, they just drafted him 4th round this year, and apparently they knew going into the draft that when he was like 13, 14 years old, they were at like a Team USA development like program. So they were at all high school together. So he's always with the jocks, right? So apparently when he was 13, 14 years old, he was bullying like an autistic black kid.
Oh my
God. Like being super racist, super like fucked up. Like, dude, he apparently he grabbed like a lollipop, wiped it along the outline of a urinal and made the kid lick it.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah. So the Coyotes knew about that going into the draft.
Why they dropped him?
They took him, and then when it got leaked that they knew, they dropped him. They resigned his rights.
What round did they pick this kid in?
Oh, a 4th round. But
okay. I thought this was like, I said 4th overall. I was
no, it was their first pick though because they lost their first 2 picks because they had apparently according to the NHL they had some infractions in the scouting combine. Like they did testing that they weren't allowed to do. So they got stripped of their 1st and 2nd round picks. So he was their 4th or like their 1st overall pick in the draft. And yeah, he did some fucked up shit as a kid. His rights got resigned. He's basically a free agent right now. It's a fucking mess. But
I don't think that kid's professional hockey if that's what happened.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. Mark Cooper. Yeah, big facts, Jared. You should just sit I play them in this week. Yeah, you just take your L, man. My team's too good for you.
I don't think I have anyone in this game in my league.
Dude, I'm 1-6, but my team is literally like goated. I just got so unlucky with injuries. Like my team is ridiculously good. Like it's like Christian McCaffrey, Miles Sanders, Myles Gaskin. My other running backs are Jerick McKinnon. I had Darrell Henderson. I ended up trading him for a receiver, I believe. Tight end, I have who do I have right now? I have Jimmy Graham, Hunter Henry. Quarterback, I have Deshaun Watson. Receivers, I have Julio Jones, AJ Brown, CeeDee Lamb. Like insane team, and it's 1-6 because of injuries. So you love to say that. Yes, he's just saying really appreciate it. Yeah, he said he's messaged you on Twitter a couple times too about stuff that's going on in the league. Yeah. Hey, he messaged you about the Jimmy Graham for Chase Edmonds, then the week, or Jimmy Graham for Kenyon Drake, and then the week after Kenyon Drake ends up dead.
Yeah,
that was unfortunate. I really appreciate it.
He's gonna play.
Relax with that. He has Adam Humphries. He's just making up shit now. Take it easy, Los.
I would trade. And there's not a single player in the entire fantasy world I would take over Alvin Kamara.
If you gave me Henry and McLaurin, maybe I'd consider it. But like that's what I would need to be able.
There's no one player though that I would take over Alvin Kamara.
No.
Yeah. Realistically, close to that conversation, but he's not at Alvin Kamara. If we redrafted fantasy right now, knowing what we know, I would take Alvin Kamara 1.
What would you rather have right now if you had a hypothetical offer? Let's say you had decent, like just above average depth, like not like fantastic depth, but like above average. You can deal with it if you lost a little bit. Would you rather Alvin Kamara or Devontae Adams and Antonio Gibson? It's close.
I'd rather have Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, that's where I'm at too. It's insane.
If you made like the running back like Todd Gurley, maybe I would do that.
That's fair.
I know it's pretty fucked up that I'm saying that, but
yeah, it's so like you would need the best receiver and a mid RB2 to even consider giving him up. It's just it's crazy how much value he has.
Adams,
like in my home league, I'm overpaying for him because the keeper value, but I'm giving up Mixon and Diggs to get him in a keeper league.
Yeah,
like it's a lot, but like I'm hoping to get Mixon and Diggs for Kamara, and then I was going to offer the Hopkins owner because he has to trade him at the deadline. Allen Robinson and David Johnson for Hopkins. So I'm already accepting. Like I want to tank. I just want to build for next year. My keepers next year, if that would be the case, would be Alvin Kamara, DeAndre Hopkins, and Jonathan Taylor. So
facts.
I mean, that's as good as it can get.
Did the Conor trade earlier today. I thought I was crazy. I mean, Conor's always a risk because he's kind of an injury-prone guy. But I mean, if you get 5 games out of Conor, it's better than the shit you're getting from Zeke right now.
For real. AK-41, yep. AJ Green or Chase Claypool in the slot for half PPR. Wait, in the slot? In the flex, you mean?
I think
give me Claypool. And Los, no. Like my quarterback's Deshaun Watson, no. Like either way, no. Hey, did you see the offer he made?
You're welcome to everyone who's playing Julio Jones, by the way, because I didn't put him in my FanDuel lineup. He's going to absolutely go off.
Yeah, you're lucky there. Yeah, look at this guy. My quarterback's Deshaun Watson. He said whoever your quarterback is, like he doesn't know I have Deshaun Watson. Let's try Lasardo. Anytime Nathan. Flex. Montgomery. Jamal Williams if Aaron Jones is out. If he is playing. I go Jamal Williams if Aaron Jones is out. If Aaron Jones is playing, give me T. Higgins.
Fucking Julio's already caught like 2 25-yard passes, dude. This is going to be bad.
Jesus. All right. Let's actually head off. We said we were going to get off like 10 minutes ago and we didn't. So hope you guys have good luck in your lineups. And we will be back for Sunday morning. Well, you guys should see the rankings video on either tomorrow night or Saturday morning. But till then, we'll be back.
Peace out.
Just broke 2,020 subscribers and happy about that. But aside from that, one sec. I have Julio Jones against Lasardo. So yeah, you like that. Anyways, take it easy, y'all.
Peace out.